Today is the day that a real miracle will occur. I am confident. You might think I'm absolutely mad for feeling confident after the last 3 episodes, but I am confident because of this. Why didn't I use this before? Why didn't I use this tactical masterpiece that I created at the start of FM18? This could have been the saviour. This was the miracle tactic that I needed to use, that Jesus Christ, manager of Newcastle United, needed to use for this Football Manager Touch series. And I didn't think it worked anymore, to be honest. I just didn't have any trust in this tactic anymore. I thought it completely flopped. The FM Creators Cup kind of put me off it, if I'm honest, but it did start to die a death with Napoli as well, those of you that watch my Napoli series. But the last 2 games, I thought, let's give it a go. I said at the end of last episode, I'm going to go for it for the last 5 games. And I put that tactic in. Not thrashed, but we convincingly beat Huddersfield Town 3-1. A hat-trick from the trequartista Iosi Perez. Wow. I thought, blimey, why didn't I use this before? I really should have used it. And then, against West Ham United, 9th or 8th or 9th in the table, we thrashed them 4-1. We went 2-0 up inside 10 minutes. Barkley, Perez, Ritchie and Suarez with goals in this game. We had 24 shots. Why didn't I use this before? Simple. Well, one of the reasons, to be honest, is I didn't want people moaning, saying, oh, why are you using the same tactic again, Paul? This is boring. But also, I didn't think it would work. By the way, I don't think you all sound like that. That's my general moaning voice. I just didn't think it would work. But the last 2 games at home have been phenomenal. If only I had used it from the start, would be comfortably safe. But if I'd used it against Bournemouth, for example, we might have had some chance against Chelsea with this tactic. And in the last 3 games, the fixture list has changed slightly. We're playing Leicester first, then Arsenal, and then Spurs. It's a really tough run-in. Arsenal and Spurs last 2 games. And let's be honest, it really is still almost an impossible task. 8 points off safety with 3 games to go. We have to win every single game to give us some hope of survival, because Brighton, all they need really is 1 win out their last 2 games. They're definitely safe, and we're down. We're not going to catch Crystal Palace because the goal difference is stupid. I'm just kicking myself for not using this before. However, we can go down with a bang. We can go down in glory with this unbeatable tactic. It was unbeatable for Man City. It was pretty unbeatable for Napoli. Yeah, let's give it a go. It's episode 5 then. Finally said that. It's episode 5 of this mini-series. It's the last episode of this challenge series. Let's give it a go. Unfortunately, we have picked up a pretty bad injury of Perez, out for 2 weeks, which is a shame because he's been phenomenal. He's so important to this tactic. I'm going to have to play Dwight Gale up front. Mankio's also coming for Yedlin. I don't know how big a miss those players are going to be. I'm optimistic. I can't not be optimistic after those last 2 games. The only issue I have here is away from home. I don't know whether it will be effective away from home. At home, it was brilliant, quite evidently. But away from... I'm putting my excuses in now early because we're playing away from home. I was right to put in my excuses. Ian actually puts them 1-0 up. Now, if we do get relegated after this game, we will. Without a win, we're getting relegated. That will be the end of the challenge. We won't even play Arsenal and Spurs. I think there's the option to continue, but that will be the end of the challenge if we get relegated today. I've had a lot of fun. Unfortunately, we've only won 1 game actually in an episode, if I can blurt out my words, and that was against Crystal Palace on that first game. That first match, that first episode of the series is Dwight Gale is through and he has to be finishing those opportunities. That's a clear-cut chance. 25 minutes in, that was the first highlight for us. There's still hope. We've conceded a goal in every single match with this tactic. Well, the only 2 matches I've played with this tactic. Well, 3 tactics now. 3 matches. I can't seem to work out my words today. As Mbemba's injured, we're going to have to take him off. I think Lascelles on the bench. Here's Dwight Gale running through again, all by himself, and good effort. Mbemba has picked up a knock, so I will bring him off for Lascelles, the captain. It's a big ask, even if we can win today. Oh, what is going on there? Why is Mahrez just allowed to do that? Ian Nacho, good save by Elliott. okay, I've decided this isn't as effective away from home. And which is what I was starting to find with Napoli, to be honest. And that's why I switched to a counter option. Maybe I should have gone counter today. But, I won with this tactic comfortably in the last 2 games. Going attacking, we played brilliant stuff. I just thought, well, let's do the same thing again. What's the point in changing it? But, unfortunately, what a save by Rob Elliott. Again, we've been murdered at the back here today for whatever reason. Leicester just ripping us apart with their pace and... they're good going forwards, aren't they, Leicester City? We know they are. And Albrighton causing problems. Another save by Rob Elliott. And how are we only 1-0 down going into half-time here? It is frustrating. When it's really frustrating because I could have shown the last 2 games on camera and I didn't. And that's annoying for a multitude of reasons. Anyway, I don't want to change things because it's been so good. I didn't have to change things, but I'm going to have to change things now, aren't I? Because we've been terrible, especially defensively. Maybe we'll use tighter marking at the back, but this just isn't working against Leicester City. And Dwight Gale up front as a trequartista isn't working either. I'm going to throw Joselu on. Okay, it's miracle time. Or not miracle time. This is it, where we could fail the challenge today. 40 minutes to save ourselves, to save me, to save Jesus. Ironically, Barkley comes forward. It's into Richie Kearney. If we can get a goal here, maybe. Oh, no, Barkley loses it. He's done well as the Roman playmaker. He suits that role. But this is Mahrez looking for a second. What a save by Rob Elliott again. I don't know how he's kept us in this game. And it's a corner to Leicester, which is crossed in. It's good header away. Now Wes Morgan on the ball. We tackled him there. And Diddy over the bar. I really don't understand how we're still in this game. We're going to roam from positions. Just making some sort of change to give us a chance. Richie's having a terrible game. Kearney's not playing well. Okay. Well, this is now or never. This clearly isn't working, is it? They've been all over it. It's such a contrast to the last 2 games. It just shows how home and away can make such a massive difference. Quite a stupidly massive difference at times, I think. But we have to do something. And what I'm going to do is we're going to go attacking. Really attacking. And we're just going to lump it. Lump it up the pitch. I know Joselu isn't really a target man. I should have had Mitrovic on the bench, but he didn't really suit our system, which is why I didn't have him on the bench. It really is now or never. I'm going to put Hayden in the middle there as a ball-winning midfielder, and Diame is going to come on for Kearney. And overload it is. Come on, guys. I'm about to fail this challenge. Why could we at least score? We scored 4 against West Ham. Joselu! How many times have we hit the post in this series? I swear I've hit it so many times. It's been so close on quite a few occasions. We got thrashed by Chelsea in the last episode, but other than that, we have been pretty close in most games, regardless of the tactic that I've used. But it's just overall it has been a disappointment, as almost confirmed relegation there. 2 minutes, 1 minute, no, minus 3 seconds. It's all over. It is all over for Newcastle United. We have been relegated, and I failed this challenge. I gave myself false hope going into this episode. I wish I'd just lost them. I wish I'd just lost those games. There would have been no need for episode 5 if I'd lost them. But yeah, my unbeatable tactic has failed me today. We were terrible. We really were. Anyway, thank you for watching this mini-series. There you go, I failed it. Where am I on this list? Am I anywhere? I doubt I'm anywhere on this list. Where am I? Show yourself. I got 78,841 points. Compared to the leaders, this guy got 1.1 million points with Huddersfield Town. Yeah, I didn't do very well. Thank you for watching this mini Christmas series, despite the fact I failed miserably. I hope you've had a wonderful Christmas time, whether you celebrate it or not. And I wish you all a happy new year. Until next time, enjoy FM18, enjoy life. I'll see you very soon.